We are in the building. Hey. Hey, we in the building. We are here. You already know what it is. Motherfucking Big Vino. We got the dopest ride on the evening side. Comedically therapeuticizing your ass. We gonna get you right. I promise you that. We gonna get you real right. We gonna get you right all night. Because this is Psycho-Babble. Light up, pour a drink, take your shoes off. Let's start feeling shit. Let's work some shit out tonight. Oh, I always got my lovely co-host. Give it up for her motherfucking Miss Philly. Damn it, Philly. What's going on with my brain?
Turn off that light in there too. Vina? Me leaving here by myself? Okay. Well, I don't know what just happened. Shoot, I'm just now stepping into the room. I had no idea. Okay, there you go.
There we go. I lost myself. I don't know what the hell happened. What's up, Sauce?
Yeah, what up?
What up, though?
I just got down with this open mic. I'm about to head to the crib.
I don't know what's going on with my camera right now. Hold on. My camera look crazy.
You look fine over here.
Yeah, I know I look fine, but
oh gosh.
Yeah, nigga. I'll be at the crib in a little second. It ain't gonna take too long.
It is. We over here though. No, it's not supposed to be this way. There we go.
Maybe I should put some light on myself. Nah, I'll be at the crib in a little second.
Yeah, you'll be at the crib in a little bit. How you feeling though, brother? What's up, Round Noonish? How you doing,
I'm
Mama?
good, man. I was trying some new material. I'm gonna be at the Comedy Zone February 25th for the new material night. So I was out here doing some stuff. Trying to hone some new ideas that's been on my brain for a little bit.
Okay. New ideas. Okay. Look, everybody started out the new year right.
Gotta start the new year with some new shit, man, because if you don't, you're gonna look like the same old Buster.
Thanks. I'm trying to I had a goal last year to come up with a new 30 minutes. I got 25, so I was 5 minutes short. I was kind of mad at myself. So now it's like I really don't get that new 25 minutes. Goddamn, I mean a new 30 minutes. Fuck that. I can't shortchange myself.
Don't ever shortchange you, brother.
Like I had more than 30 minutes worth of stuff, but it wasn't fire like I wanted it to. So I ain't count some of that shit.
You know, honestly, that's a good thing to notice. It ain't as fire as I would like for it to be. You ain't sit up there and overdid it or was delulu about it and was like, oh yeah, this shit is hot fire. You said it's not really where I want it to be, so I'm still working on it.
Yeah. Cause I make it a point that I want to deliver quality every time. I ain't one of these niggas that's like, oh well, I think it's funny, so I'm just gonna do it. Nah, I need to make sure that it's funny and it's digestible for the people that's gonna watch me. So I'm my biggest critic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could dig it. You gotta be your biggest critic, because if you ain't on top, I call it quality control. You got to be controlling the quality of what's going on your shit.
It's facts. What up?
What
How
up,
y'all
sir?
doing?
My nigga, welcome Benny Blanco Perry to the show. I'm
What up?
glad y'all all tuned in real. You know, I'm getting better at this, man. We getting more professional each and every episode.
Man, Benny Blanco, I'm so jealous, man. I need my hair did right now.
Shit.
That's how we is. It's like the trap house, baby. We getting hair braided, we smoking weed, we sipping low cost drinks.
I'm so jealous. I need my hair did right now.
Man, it's been a process in the making. I've been having to wait, but I'm getting it.
I only had one woman that could do hair, man. Yeah, and we don't talk no more. And it was such a great experience where I could sit down, she could do my hair. Like, this is the most intimate shit ever, bro. I'm jealous. I'm mad jealous, right? I'm happy for you, bro. That just warmed my heart.
He said, I'm happy for you, but I'm mad about me, motherfucker. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, gotta get done. I keep mine in the longest, I think, so. Because she doing the mini braids, so that way when I take the big braids out, I can let the little braids still hang for a couple weeks.
What up, Sin?
What up? Hello, everybody.
Hi.
How you doing?
Oh yeah, hold on real quick. I'll be right back.
Talking about hair, I need to figure out what to do with my shit.
I said, how you doing?
Doing good. How's everybody?
Man, look. I got a pretty interesting topic I wanted to talk to y'all about this week. Before I get into it, though, how y'all week been?
It's pretty good. I got a lot of
my treating y'all right, man. We entering this MLK weekend. You know, the first holiday of the year officially. Dr. King Day. We're gonna let freedom ring. What up, Logan?
My week has been pretty good. My boy has been pretty good.
Oh, now we got a full house.
So the family, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I saw this nigga post a picture of him young as hell looking over some broccoli and cheese. He in the back looking at the broccoli and cheese like.
Yeah, man.
What up, though? Man, good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man.
What up, Trill?
Appreciate the family, man. Appreciate everybody here today.
Man, y'all looking
he said
good.
He ain't never coming back with his hair undone underneath that cap.
Oh no, Philly! I got the same braids in. I just got out the hospital.
Them struggle braids.
You all right?
You all right?
Oh yeah. I'm good, man. I had went to this little fundraiser thing for handicapped people for New Year's. You know what I'm saying? And I was like kind of like pushing people out their chairs that really couldn't, move the way I could. You feel me? And their teammates, that could actually get up and walk got up and stumped my legs out. So I had a couple bruises on my legs, you know what I'm saying? But I won in the long run. I couldn't feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, you telling me they had some wheel-on-wheel violence?
No, man, I didn't know that it was people with the other team that could actually walk. You know what I'm saying? But I knew it was like we playing basketball, right? It was this one dude, he quadriplegic, right? So he pushing the chair with his elbows, you feel me? He catching the ball and everything with his elbows, you feel me? But he can't really like lean and move the way I move. He in the seatbelt, so I was knocking him out the seatbelt. Only thing in the chair is his butt and his feet and arms off the wheel. I was doing them bad.
It might be, Logan. I'm believing that might be a hate crime.
Yeah, it's possible.
I'm handicapped too, so I'm just a wheelchair bully. I told y'all I'm the toughest dude in the wheelchair. I'm the toughest dude in the wheelchair.
They said the invisible bully. He's not the invisible bully. He's the paraplegic bully.
Yeah, I'm a WCG. I'm a WCGC.
Okay, so you're a wheelchair bully, and you're also a ramp daddy because you taught us ramp daddy too. And what else?
Ramp daddy?
I'm big munch. I'm the biggest.
Munch?
Big munch, the biggest.
A munch, okay.
A munch.
A munch is crazy.
Hey,
I really dislike that phrase.
When he said that he did that.
That was for the ladies.
Why do you have to be called a munch because you're a generous lover? That's not.
Oh, I lead with it. That's why I call myself a munch, because I'm leading with the mouth. I'm like head first.
Okay, I get it. You can't stand up in the pussy how you want to.
But
it's like you can never give enough head.
Hey, respect, nigga. You gotta stick to your strengths.
Hey, look, brother.
Help.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you.
All that lip gotta go to put to use in some way.
How you holding up out there, LA Trill? You good with the fire?
Oh yeah, I'm in the mountains, so I didn't get the fire.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Less on that. That's fortunate.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Who moved to LA in the wrong neighborhood.
Yeah.
The place I was staying at is on fire.
Damn.
Yeah, you was on fire. That's why I was trying to tell you to come my way.
Yeah, the place I was staying is on fire. Yeah, man. My bad. I went down to Chocolate Sundays and burnt that bitch up, and then that shit just kept going. So
they was like, we don't never want sauce here again. Just burn the whole building.
My bad. I got my return date too. So yeah, I did pretty good.
No, I know you did good, Sauce. You funny as shit, man.
Appreciate you.
Your work ethic is great for a young comedian and upcoming comedian, man. You drove all the way to California. I was just talking about you today, honestly. Giving you your props, man, and how you was moving.
Hold on, you drove, Sauce?
Yeah. No, I didn't drive.
Oh, me.
I didn't drive.
I thought he drove. I seen him sleep in the car. I just so happened to think I didn't think he stole. You know what I'm saying? I know you didn't rent no car just to sleep in it.
Hey, look, no.
That nigga was in the car. That nigga was sleeping in somebody else's car.
Oh,
I was in the car.
He did it Jake Staley. He was sleeping in somebody else's car.
I only took a nap.
You know what people
I only
do
took a
in
nap.
car, Sauce?
What'd you say?
And it was cloth seats.
Hey, look. I just had to take a nap in the car. I had to take a nap in the car for the room to get available. So it was just like an hour or two. But we got right. Nah, I mean,
we farted in that car, and that smell ain't never come out. That smell is in that driver's seat. It's like that one. Hey, yo, Trill, are you changing your cushion on your wheelchair regularly? Because we know one girl, and she ain't changed her wheelchair cushion in a long time, and it's mad fart air in that cushion.
Yeah, I got the new 2025 cushion. You know,
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, my nigga. Yo, if you're in a wheelchair, every 6 months, change your cushion. You've been farting in that 6 months straight, my niggas.
You gotta change it, man.
Now, I'm gonna change his more than every 6 months. You know, he wear a diaper, so he needs to change his more
I'm gonna tell you how cold they is too, Philly. They so cold that they tried to think that I was stealing. I was trying to tell them like, no, I just got integrity. You feel me? Like I got self-worth. You know what I'm saying? But they really want you to go out stinking like that, smelling like booty on the regular.
Facts. Smelling like condensed backshot wind.
I got the bag. He a wheelchair man with money. He's a wheelchair nigga with money. Okay, that's all he's trying to tell you.
Wheelchair nigga with money. He's rolling luxury.
Like how's that SSI check?
That nigga rolling in dough.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you now, I'm stingy. I'm stingy. You can't get nothing. You can't get a pack of cigarettes for me on my SSI check.
What you say?
Like as long as you give me some of that food stamps, we good.
Oh, you don't get no food stamps.
My food stamps just not dropped today. What you trying to do?
Oh, y'all niggas got food stamps?
Hell no.
I'm a starving artist. I need to start telling people that. I'm a starving artist.
See, the thing is what I did.
Food stamps. You ain't got no kids or nothing.
Cause look, Philly, I got a life hack for you. The life hack is lie. Shit.
My uncle get truth. My uncle get SSI and he got.
What state he in? Cause that's where I'm moving.
I'm at
Texas out here.
Yeah, most states, if you get SSI, you qualify for food stamps immediately.
Not in California.
If you get in Medicaid and Medicare and Medicaid, you qualify for food stamps.
Yeah, not in California. Once you get your SSI, they're gonna cut off your stamps, and then they're gonna want you to pay back the little bit of money they gave you out your SSI.
That's wild. They must be giving you hella SSI then.
Hell no.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's unheard of. I don't even think that's true. And I'm in insurance.
It's not what y'all think. And then I'm gonna tell you the real in my situation, and I really don't even talk about money because men don't do that though. But me, I haven't got Social Security in 6 years just based on I'm married and how much my wife makes. So I just disqualified just off that.
Well, no, that's only if she's claiming you, putting you on her insurance. If she's putting you on her insurance through her job or whatever, then yeah.
I got Medi-Cal. I still got Obamacare. So that's only in Texas. I'm telling you how California just differ in a lot of different ways when it comes between state and county funding. It's not the same anymore as everywhere else.
Okay, probably with funding because I'm licensed for Nevada. So
shout out all my niggas that trapped off the Obama phone. If you ever sold a nickel bag, dime bag, quarter ounce off the Obama phone, salute to you.
Thank you. Hey, I've been having an Obama phone. I was like I had a new number every 3 months on them. I had a new Obama phone.
Damn.
Shout out to anybody who took a collect call from the county jail on the Obama phone. Salute to you.
Yeah, I've only been having a regular number out the game for about 2 years. How long I've been a comedian? 2 years. 2 years.
My uncle been trying to get me to get an Obama phone. Like, yo, your bill gonna be mad cheap. Like, nah.
Word.
Let me tell y'all about this therapy session today, though. Let's get into it a little bit because we touched on it a little bit because I was talking to my therapist today, and we just started talking a little bit about the fires in LA, in Los Angeles, California, and how they're spreading, and the loss, like the massive loss that people are going through in that shit. And it really got me to thinking because, most of my life with being a nigga who was in the streets and hustling and didn't really, like, I tell people all the time, at a certain point in my life, I had no respect for money. Like, I got it just so I could spend it because I wasn't going to take it with me. I didn't have a long life expectancy. So I never used to have a lot of things. I'd spend money all day. I have a lifetime of experiences that I bought. But as far as tangible material thing, I was very minimalist. So now that I've entered this new phase of my life where I'm trying to build a life and build, I'm starting to acquire shit. And I'm starting to realize that's when you're the most vulnerable, when you have shit to lose.
Right.
Yeah.
I never showed vulnerability in the streets because I never had anything to lose before. It was just me. And it was sad because, you know, in a sense, I didn't value my life a lot. Like you know, I'm die about my respect, nigga. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm getting to an age and to a status in life and to a whole dynamic where it's like, nigga, you got shit to lose.
Yeah.
A nigga almost died the other day in a parking lot because he tried to jump out the car on me.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You don't know what I got in my car. You don't know the mindset. I got two niggas in the car jump out on me. And you know, I had to do what I had to do. And I had to tell, hey, yo, don't die tonight in the snow. Get in your car, bro.
Yeah.
But that comes from I got shit to lose now. So I'm not playing with these little niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you jump out the car too? And you jump out the car because of a traffic incident?
In Virginia.
In an open carry state.
Yeah. You gotta be mindful of that shit.
But I'm just like, I've been wrapping my brain around that all afternoon about the vulnerability that we have and allowing ourselves. Like, I'm at a place now where I have to allow myself to be vulnerable because I want to be in a different place in my life. And I'm thinking maybe that's one of the things that kept me away from like true relationships and truly finding what I want and need in life, because I never was vulnerable enough to say, here's what I am, here's what I got.
Yeah, take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it. Have any of y'all ever felt like that? Like you want to be vulnerable, but you really can't? Like,
yeah, it happens.
Heck yeah. When I first got in my chair, I was like that. To where, you know, I wouldn't really show it because people already had that look, you know, that sympathetic or that pathetic look on you, you know. I guess I held such a glow about myself that people was like, nah, not you, you know what I'm saying, because of my reputation. But you get what you put out of this life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You get mad about anything that goes on in your life, man. You know, but and that's what made me say, okay, I'm gonna become a comedian, and I'm gonna talk about all the things that you never hear about from people in the wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? And so you can look at us more like superheroes. Like, you don't have to be in the Olympics to be, you know, live a regular, fun, happy life. You don't need to be miserable either. So you gotta find a way to dig yourself out the hole, especially when everybody's like that. You know, totally young people haven't even tried to have kids yet. Anything like that, man, is losing their life out here, you know?
What's up, Face?
How you doing, Faith?
Hey.
But yeah, I mean, I like how you broke that down, showing people what it is in the parts of the game, because I feel like that will give you a step up. No pun intended. But that'll give you a leg up on the rest of the game, because I feel just like as a comedian, the true great comedians get to a place where they expose that real vulnerable side, the motherfucking insecurities, the shit that you embarrassed to talk about, low-key, and you feel somebody else might be embarrassed to talk about. And that's where the true great jokes and the great material is. Like,
but you know what happens why you able to do that with the longevity? Mm-hmm. Because you speaking your truth, but people think it's still just something you made up.
Yeah.
So because they laughing at it, and they're like, man, that's ridiculous that XYZ happened. Meanwhile, you're telling the full-on truth, exactly how it went, but because of the way you word it and making it funny, they're like, oh, that's just a joke he came up with. So you're able to be more free with your presentation of it. And sidebar, I think Trill need to go last because that nigga in a wheelchair, and he bring your heart out when he started talking. I was gonna talk about my goldfish and how I had to buy 6 of them like back to back, but that don't compare to a nigga talking about his first time in the wheelchair, and so this nigga got to go last. We got to build up to this
Can
nigga,
we
like
not cry first?
right, like
cry? No, can we cry first and then laugh later though?
because it's just like all you hear is in the arms of the angels. And he's like, yeah, man, the first time I was in my chair and I cried that night, my feet ain't work no more. And it just was hard on me. And, my wife, she rubbed my feet, but then I couldn't tell if my feet was cold or hot. Like, you got to go last.
Yeah, that was sad, man. He ended my story.
Yeah, and then the music in the background.
I think of the fedora fun.
Funny, Perry. I'm gonna tell you something funny. I'm right-handed, right? Now the thing about me is you can't feel sorry for me because that's why I tell people like I was shot 3 different times. You feel me? I just did not, right? So you can't really feel sorry for a person like me.
You're a habitual line crosser.
For two, right? I was shot in the hand the second time. I don't know if y'all can see that. I was shot in the hand the second time I was shot, right? I was 20 years old and my hand was stuck like this, right? Where I couldn't close, it was flat. So my hand was paralyzed like this.
Oh, you had the mic worm.
And I ended up going to jail, right? So now I'm 20 years old. I'm in the county jail. And my right good hand is stuck like this. In my other hand, I was shot in the elbow, so I couldn't bend it. I was in jail, couldn't even jack off. Oh, Lord, it was the worst thing in the world. You think this wheelchair or something. Imagine when you go to jail and you had the life and your hand stuck like this. You like,
you had the church phone hand. That's the church phone hand. Like, yo, where y'all niggas at?
Drop the bleep on him.
That's how I learned how to make fifis. The Hispanics taught me how to turn the balloons and the gloves into fifis because I couldn't do this no more. I couldn't get
wow.
I ain't heard that term in mad long. The fifi.
I just told my age,
fifi.
Yeah.
Oh man, y'all don't know about no fifi.
That's a jail pocket
about that fifi.
Yeah, that's the jail pocket pussy.
The inside of it.
That's the jail pocket pussy. That's a homemade pocket pussy.
That was the first pocket pussy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's the caveman pocket pussy.
If niggas be in jail, yo, I remember one time, right? This nigga's a pervert. We in the jail, we in the county spot. Now we in the county, we ain't doing a bid for real. We in the county.
Yeah.
This nigga done grabbed the CO ass. We got female CO. He done grabbed the female CO ass. And then he run to the back. The CO push her panic button and the sword run in there. So boom, we all back. Phones cut off. We just like, hey, I ain't do shit. So they grab this nigga, drag this nigga out. So they grabbing his shit. The fifi fall out. I'm like, this nigga got a fifi in the county.
And he said, tell him how the lungs come out. He said,
this nigga had a fifi in the county jail.
Oh man.
Why you got a fifi in the county?
He had it on him before he got locked up. He came in there with that.
He was ready.
That extra large glove.
Yeah, I'm about to get locked up tonight. Let me bring my pussy.
You know I keep it on.
Hey, that's in the spinning night bag.
Blow it up, you twist it in the middle and fold the finger right here in the end together, and it looked like a booty for real. It's like
when I was younger, and my uncle was coming home. My uncle used to come home from college. He used to wait or whatever for a long time. And I used to ask him I used to be curious, like what goes on there. Ever since I watched Locked Up, or Lockdown, whatever that movie was. Yeah, that was a tragic movie, but it taught me a lot on what goes down, and I don't want to ever. I pray for the guys that go in, but
I'm not gonna lie. I almost started to make a homemade Fifi. One time, just one time. I was like, I wonder. You just sit there, I wonder. Do I got a glove in the room? Like,
recently?
No, not recently.
Oh, okay.
It was a long time ago. I thought about it, but I didn't do it. I was at home. I just make a phone call.
I'm gonna tell you what you do, Vino. I'm gonna tell you what you do for the homemade. You got leather couches.
No, I do.
Yeah,
I just
you gotta
bought them.
get you the leather couch
We're
joint.
not fucking no.
You gotta get you the leather couch joint, the oversized cushions
I
with
have
the
never
leather couch.
seen on another leather couch.
Hey yo, you slide.
Trill, you be fucking your couch.
Fuck your couch, nigga. Fuck your couch.
You be fucking your couch, Trill.
Darkness says.
Don't you have a wife?
Yo, I used to kill that thing when I was like 12. That was like my first girlfriend.
Not your mama's
Mom, if you're seeing this, I'm glad you got a new couch.
What the hell? See, this is why we have plastic on our couches.
Hey, yo, it had the mirror behind it.
On the couches, okay?
It had the mirror behind it.
Niggas like you.
Look, it had the mirror behind it, so you can see the big screen porno behind it. So I'm tearing her up. I'm looking her dead in the eyes.
That nigga Trill gonna get the couch pregnant and it's gonna have a sectional.
Have you seen
Little ottoman, yeah, little ottoman.
Have you seen the show on Netflix? It's called Big Mouth.
Yeah.
The nigga was fucking the couch cushions.
Yeah, he was doing
what
that
he called the pillow. The pillow,
I
yeah.
never seen that. What is it called?
Oh, you gotta watch that shit. You gonna love
Yeah,
that.
it's like 3-4
That's
seasons of Big
hilarious.
Mouth.
Yeah, it's an animated series, and then they have a spinoff called what's the spinoff name?
That's the rest of them hormone monsters.
The regular
Human resources.
Human resources. Yeah.
I'm on look at that.
Instead
Go
of
to
the
Netflix, look
porn,
up Big Mouth. You gonna love it. You gonna be like, it's so inappropriate. I love
nigga,
inappropriate.
It ain't even inappropriate. It reminds you what the fuck you thought about as a fucking teenager and the shit we used to do. Like
So inappropriate.
I ain't never fucked no couch.
that nigga Trill said.
And it had the double layers. It had like that.
One at a time, y'all. One at a time. One at a time.
At the top, so you can really slide in the middle of that thing, like you lock
I don't want to
in.
hear
I was
him.
like,
He's
Lord.
doing too much. He's doing
That nigga
too
Trill.
much. Like, no, Trill, you
He like-
are just
he like
you're
Rick
reminiscing
James.
way too much of me right now.
He like Rick James.
Sin, you just get turned on by that. You want to be a cushion. You want to be the middle cushion.
Hey, look.
You see she over here coming.
I mean, right about now.
She over here coming, Vino.
Hey, yo, Trill.
Boy, you over here way too into that.
Hey, yo, Trill.
And Big Mouth was getting fucked, okay?
And instead of porn, do you watch HGTV, my boy?
Nah, man, I'm strictly porn.
That nigga look at home and living magazines.
All girls. I like to look at the ones that shave their legs first, like I'm in the legs now. Like when they keep their legs healthy.
That makes sense on a Freudian level. That makes a lot of sense on the Freudian level.
Yeah.
Good calves and pretty
Learn
around
something new about y'all every day.
that meat right there.
And that nigga in the wheelchair and got a leg kink.
That nigga wheelchair and the legs. That's
Got a
crazy.
leg
Oh,
fetish.
some sexy legs. Ooh. I'm gonna have
You like
draw me a
them
picture.
legs tiptoe around, right? Like you know when you see him walk or run, you like to see him tiptoe real.
He like toes that wiggle. He like seeing toes wiggle.
I don't like that trigger me. Don't let him move. Just keep him like this. Don't move. Don't separate the toes. You separate the toes, you trigger me.
Oh, hold on. So
I know your favorite part on Kill Bill.
That time you saw me spread my toes, is that why you got mad and started talking shit in the comments because I spread my toes?
When you did like this, I don't like that. I don't like this movement with the toes. That make if you do like this, like you swimming,
He can't do
that's
it.
cool.
Because he can't do it.
Yeah, that's cool right there.
I
But
know
all this,
I know how to spread all 10 toes.
Me too.
I'm upset.
But I know how to make the pinky toe like hook. And like I was like, I'm gonna grab a nigga with the pinky toe and hook him like a catfish. Just know how to hook that one.
I truly believe, Philly, that men should always submit and go down to your feet. You should never have to put your foot into a man's face like a kick. Are you being too forceful?
Yeah, I ain't never put my foot in nobody's mouth.
Nah, put it in my mouth. I don't care. I like that shit.
I ain't never put my foot in somebody's mouth like, you know. I'm
Like, yeah.
I like that shit.
Yeah, see, you nasty. I'm cool on foot play. If you want to lick my toes, then you go ahead. You got to do it on your own. But I'm not just gonna be like, ooh.
Right, me neither. I'm not going to invite myself.
That's fine. I'm gonna pick them up. You don't got to do no extra. I got it.
Anyway, okay.
Right now, because I know Philly do her own hair, I'm not gonna lick her feet until she like get her shit all the way together, like she almost there. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't going to go get them feet done on the regular, like you doing your feet yourself, I might not lick them, Philly. It ain't even nothing against you. It's just me. Like you got.
You know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy?
Man, when you hitting the missionary, her foot right here. Her foot right here. While you hit the missionary, nigga.
No, listen. My daughter did my nails, and I didn't take off the nail polish or taken. It's chipped or whatever. Right? It was. And this guy was giving me a massage or whatever, and I said, "Ooh, don't look at my toes." My daughter did. As soon as I said that, and he looked at it, he stopped massaging my feet and went up to my leg.
To me, that seemed lazy. Like, damn, why you just don't take the polish off?
Because it is lazy.
Like you want them to look like beat up instead of just not having no polish on.
I mean, I wasn't unless I know I'm going to be around people. Then yeah, I'm done. But I'm home. I wasn't expect to be around people. You know what I'm saying? It was a last minute thing. So
her daughter appreciates you. You didn't hear
that's right.
Milk sauce.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the benefits of being in the luxury of being single. You feel me? Like I know women that like when they be single, they don't brush their teeth, they don't take showers every day. Like they get tired of pampering themselves. Like you feel me? I can see that in you, saying like
what kind of bitches you be fucking with?
No, I said single women. I've seen single women. That mean they not with me.
I've seen it too. Yeah, they're not with me.
I've been
but I've seen
long
them.
term. I've been with my wife for over 10 years. Yeah.
Anyway,
The fart. Because I know she eat well. She drinks water. She cleans. You feel me?
Hold on, you said you eat her farts. You eat her farts.
You know what I'm talking about. Shit, if I'm down there and she poop, I ain't stopping. I'm going to inhale.
You're being very vulnerable.
You in a wheelchair, so you kind of ain't got no choice, right?
Nah, man. I was like that before the wheelchair. Like, y'all just don't love y'all women. That's why you niggas are single.
No, I love my woman. I've eaten ass for the first time
married.
last year. In 2024, I ate ass for the first time intentionally.
Yeah. Just sometimes you just gotta eat a fart, man. It ain't nothing.
I mean,
you right? Sid be pissing on niggas.
How you know?
Because you said it, Sid.
I never said I pissed on niggas.
I'm saying when you said you pee when you climax, so I hope it's on a nigga. I don't know.
It's a squirt. It's not. I never said I pee when I climax. That's called squirting and all that stuff.
Everybody know that's TP. I got a joke about that too. That's P.
First of all, it's only PP if you didn't play with the clip first.
Yeah, that's why I'm Big Munch.
I was about to say, if squirting is pissing on niggas, then yeah.
I do it a lot.
If they do it right, then yeah. I just don't you.
I've been peed on before.
That's okay.
Especially when you like this.
Only in the shower.
To go all the way in and you like trying to blow it out fast. It's kind of like you swimming. You ever been swimming and you did it like a flip in the water and the water kind of got up in your nose, but not all the way, but like right here.
Hold on. Pause real quick. Pause real quick. Use expressed by Trill do not necessarily.
We here
Disclaimer,
Psycho-Babble.
I forgot to do that at the top of the episode.
Yo,
We here Psycho-Babble. Respect all.
Yeah, this is the same space. We family here.
So the third time I sucked the fart.
And that one was sour. That one didn't taste right. The first two, I was like, ooh.
He said, I brushed my teeth for 2 weeks and it was still just her.
And still, my lips was stuck like this, Perry. I was like this for 2 weeks.
Made my lips numb like cocaine.
I'm talking about all this was hurt. Just peeled back.
Is that disrespect? Cause like I mean, one time I was eating this girl one time. She farted in my face, and I felt like she disrespected me.
That's because you look like
that's
that.
because she didn't say excuse me. If she said excuse me, you'd have felt better.
So it's
No, she said
You
excuse
wouldn't
me.
did me like that if I was cute, but I'm here to tell you, Sauce, even cute niggas get farted in the face. Like
So instead of
disrespectful, you just was doing your thing, brother. You a champion out here.
That's actually a badge of honor. You made her lose control.
But
When
hold
she
on.
stood
All right, this is gonna make me feel better about it.
When they do
Everybody
that.
queef on your face.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Did the coochie part or did the booty part?
Right. Was it a queef or was it a fart?
A little bit of both.
it was a quaffle.
A little bit of both. The air came from both places. Blew up my forehead and my chin. It was crazy.
She was it was a double barrel.
Y'all are being very vulnerable right now, and I appreciate it. But
No, this is what it's about. You gotta be vulnerable. You gotta, as men, we gotta let women know you know what? For you, I'll do it. Because I was actually thinking about that too, like the vulnerability of I kind of checked somebody about something recently. I said, if it's a rule, it should never be broken. Not even for the right person. Like if a woman said, I don't do this, but for the right person I will, then it's not really a rule.
Yeah, it's just I don't fuck with you like that.
It's just I don't fuck with you like that. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Now, rules are rules. Like if you walk in somebody's house and they be like, my rule is take off the shoes. I don't care if Jesus walking here. Jesus, can you please take off your shoes? You've been in mangers and shit and all through Bethlehem. Like, can you please just
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's the rule. I don't care who it's for. But I don't know, man. I'm high right now, and this drink kicking my ass, and y'all talking toes and shit.
Hey, Mama P.
I mean, I be
go
feeling
make some
vulnerable.
motherfucking phone calls. What's up, P Mama?
everybody tell P Mama happy belated birthday.
Happy
Yeah.
belated
Happy
birthday, P Mama.
birthday to you.
She celebrated her birthday on IG yesterday.
P Mama.
She's gonna be celebrating
missed
her
it.
birthday again on Saturday. So if you're going to be on IG on Saturday, I don't know what time she's celebrating, but head on to IG on Saturday. We're going to continue her birthday celebration, and she might have Sage with her because Sage talked to us today.
P Mama, I'm gonna get you the only gift I know that only I can get you, because I know you got people who will get you whatever you want in this world because you're such a beautiful person. So what I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna offer you the exclusive peanut butter strip tease.
Oh my God.
You ain't got a strip, friend.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna give it to you. Just let me know when you're ready to cash that in, P Mama.
I'm watching.
Not I'm watching, seeing.
As I said, I am a
Is it over?
pervert in all fashions and forms.
Oh, okay, that was
Did
quick.
you say fat fashions or what did you just say?
Nothing. Go ahead.
You know what, Sin? Just all right. I'm gonna cut you a deal. Now, usually I charge $1,000, but just get you 10 singles and make it look good. Okay?
Don't make Sin mad. I still want her to give me that naked picture with the regular legs. I want my old legs. I got a picture of my old legs. I want me standing up with my throwback legs, saying, I know you can do it. Only
He said the throwback legs.
I want my throwback legs.
No,
Hell
P Mama,
yeah.
it is not too late. We can
Oh,
get you
I
up
got you,
here.
Trill. I got you. She said I'm just getting it. Okay, she's just getting it from her birthday. Then it goes
She trying to come up here on Psycho-Babble?
Yeah.
I'll cam down for her. She want to come out?
No, I do it the team.
I about to say I can cam down for it if she want to come
You
up.
go ahead, Daddy.
I think I'm the least one here, so I should calm down.
I
What
just
y'all
want
think?
to,
I don't
before we
prefer-
go, I want to share my story about, me being
You know,
vulnerable.
I do up to 10 people though.
Okay.
Well, let me stay. I almost
He did that in
I'm
court.
Well,
fucking with
I
you.
want to share
I'm
my
fucking
story
with you,
about
dog.
me being vulnerable.
See?
I sent you the link.
And
When you
this
get in
the
the
prime
chat, I'll see you. Just look. Just
this
hit
the
that link
prime
I sent you,
example
man.
right here, man. Because I was gonna say I feel vulnerable because I've been light skinned around dark skinned niggas my entire life. So
Kick it back out. Kick it back out.
Yeah, kick her back out. That's what he had something important to say.
I had it hard out here.
I ain't never seen a light skinned nigga turn in
Hard
his
out
light
here
skinned
being
car.
light.
He said he turned in the light skin car. He said, I don't want it no more. Fuck Drake, fuck Albie Shaw, fuck Steph Curry.
Fuck them niggas.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Fuck every light skinned girl named Kim.
Hard out here being light.
Say it again.
And fuck all the light skinned girls named Kim.
But y'all know I used to identify as a dark skin on the inside. So
Yeah, I heard you say that.
yeah, I did.
Hey, I just say it playing right, and it's crazy because sometimes the lighter the girl is, the more ghetto she is. Like, and I use that ghetto word loosely as a slang terminology for how they, not as to describe us as a people, but in slang term, real, low. Oh, girl, whoa, all the time trying to be rowdy, real, like, you feel me?
Hood,
The little
ratchet.
skinny one. It'd be the little skinny one.
Trill, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you feel that since you've experienced life now, you're in the wheelchair, you kind of gotta be a different nigga, that you mask your vulnerability with the jokes now?
I believe so. Go ahead, Philly. Excuse me.
I'm not sure who's causing it. I need us to go on mute one by one because there's an echo.
Oh, I got it. I can do everybody.
Okay. But it's only when you speak.
It's only when I speak?
Yes.
Is it echo now?
No.
Echo? Am I echoing now?
No. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, it might be with Benny.
Was it me?
Was it you? Am I echoing now?
Yes.
Okay, it's you, Trill. Go out and come back in.
All right.
All right.
But yeah, there. Okay, I asked him a question and he had to go out. Fuck.
Still there.
Huh? It's still there?
I mean, it was happening the whole thing. Let me mute.
Is it happening now? Is it happening now? Okay, it's Benny.
I think it's Benny.
It is Benny. Okay, Benny, go out and come back in.
All
Are
right.
you attached to a Bluetooth?
I'm just on my phone.
Okay. Hold on. Go out and come back in. Reconnect it.
Okay.
Boom. All right.
Okay, yeah.
So, ladies,
There we go.
I know y'all have to. Women are often viewed as more vulnerable than men. Do you struggle with this vulnerability that is often cast upon y'all, and who to show it to and who to? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it while we got the stage for a moment.
Okay, so I'll go. I think that there's two different types of vulnerability. So coming on here and being as open as I have been on live about like things that I've gone through in my life, that is a certain type of vulnerability, but I can still kind of blanket it to where I'm sharing with y'all, but I still have that hard edge. You know what I'm saying? But then when it comes to dating, I still have that hard edge on me. And so as far as it comes to being vulnerable with somebody that I would consider a partner, a mate, or boyfriend, whatever it is, that takes time for me to get there. I'm not the same person that I was to where, okay, I go into a relationship, I'm this soft girl, I'm open, I'm honest, and I'm just giving all of me at first, because I feel like men in the past have taken that for granted. So it takes a bit for me to get there to where I'm like, I don't feel like I don't have to be tough. That's just from constantly being broken. So yeah.
It's a lesson in that, Philly. It's a lesson.
And piggyback off of what Philly was saying. It's like with me, I'm the same way. I always have a wall up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, once I feel comfortable and I feel like, okay, you giving in a little bit, then I'll give a little bit if I can trust you with that information. The way I was taught and brought up is like, I'm going to tell you what I want you to know, what I need you to know. You know what I'm saying? Not what you want to know. And you know what I'm saying? So that's how I always handle people. And it takes, like she said, it takes time for me to get there, to actually have my wall down. Now, the only people that can really say they know me is my my closest family and stuff, because they've seen me in my most vulnerable stages.
Do you feel like that slows up the process of possibly connecting with someone on a deeper level? Like that fact that you gotta hold that back? Because I feel like that with me, like that's definitely what it is. I feel like the moment I trust you, the moment I believe that you really love me, that's when you're gonna switch. And that's why I don't want to be vulnerable with you.
Well, that's why it's like somebody will, like my uncle always say, it's chestnut checkers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you give me a little bit, I'm going to give you a little bit. I'm only going to go but so far. What you going to go but so far? I'm going to meet you where you meet me at in that vulnerability. And if I feel that you're not open enough, or if I feel that I don't feel comfortable enough to trust you with that information, or certain types of information, then I'm only going to tell you what I want you to know about that particular situation or issue or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the issue is, what we're talking about in that vulnerability state. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to be fully open and vulnerable, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to give you a little hints and pieces.
Okay.
Hello, Paris. I believe that it takes a person to hit that button a couple times for me to even realize, like, who you actually telling means something, matters, right? And then also your reasons for doing such things. You know what I'm saying? That makes me lose that trust for you. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on what you think me being deep is. Like, I'm so deep that the little things that most people feel are deep or personal are very shallow to me. You know what I'm saying? And because of my healing, though, I've been through so much, I can afford to say that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to learn that lesson the way I learned the lesson, because I've been in a wheelchair from 28. I mean, I seen 20s in my wheelchair, I seen 30s in my wheelchair, and now I see 40s in my wheelchair. You see what I'm saying? And then another thing on that is, I believe that's
question. Hold on 1 second. I like the question that low, because I don't want to lose this thought, the train of thought she was on. Do you think that playing chess puts you in a mindset too far ahead that you overthink? You know what I mean?
That's what I was about to say.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Like, pretty much this. I believe, because I asked a lot. I'm in a long-term relationship, and I've been married for a while. Not only been in a long-term relationship. So when I was at our crossroads, whether it was me at the crossroads or her at the crossroads, I would ask married people, divorced people, people that's fiancés but have been together for 30 years but never got married. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that I seen that was common, that they all had that crossroad where it was a decision to say, the thing that you was doing that made me not trust you really was like nothing. You know, because once you're together long enough, because we're at that age, once you go through trauma together, everything else seems small. Once you've overcome abusing each other, everything else seems small. And that means mentally with manipulation, that means with physical, verbal. You see what I'm saying? We're talking about in every way. Coming to realize of who you are as a person and who the next person is as a person, and then looking at you guys as yoke. Like even if we're not evenly yoked, right? You know what I'm saying? I can find where you outdo me at, and I can find where I'll outdo you. And as a leader, it's nothing for me to submit to
Yeah.
you.
Now, Parrish, welcome to the show. How you doing? Welcome to Psycho-Babble. It's your first time here. We appreciate you stopping through. Happy birthday.
She's still muted.
Oh, you're muted. You're on mute, Parrish.
Blessings, everybody. Thank you.
Blessings. Now I struggle with your official title sometimes because I want to call you so many different things because you have a dynamic personality. Can you give us your official title that you like to be introduced as? Because I feel like you can add a lot to this conversation.
Yeah, thank you. Now, it depends on the audiences that I'm talking to, but overall, people know me as being a sex goddess, and a master manifester, someone who mentors other people in their manifesting journey. Over the last 4 years, I've delved into sexual science, so I'm somewhat of a sexual scientist now. And with my work that I do with AI, I'm bridging the gap between spirituality and technology as well.
All right, we're gonna talk about that later.
Okay.
Bridging the gap. But when it comes to things of sexual natures and being intimate with partners and exploring one's, you know, more I don't want to say darker, but more taboo pleasures. Do you feel that exercises in vulnerability, because I know it aids the process, and okay, you gotta let yourself be out there a little bit. How would you say? How would you suggest that that a couple explore these avenues?
Can everybody but Bino and Parrish please go on mute? Please and thank you.
Oh no, I got it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're asking is, how does vulnerability play aid in couples exploring? Is it intimate sexuality or kinky?
Yes.
Or what exactly?
Deeper intimate connections.
Okay.
Let's say it like that. That sounds classy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the vulnerability is one level, but I think the honesty is the first thing. The person being honest with themselves about what they want, why they want it, and how it makes them feel. And then when they're honest with themselves and they know those things, then it's easier to tell your mate why you want these things, what exactly you want. But if you don't take any time and you're just like, I'm feeling unfulfilled, they need to do better in bed, I'm going to talk about it. Okay, well, what do you need to be better? Well, you should know, I shouldn't have to tell you. Okay, well, then that takes longer. So when you know what you want, you know why you want it, and you can express to your mate how it makes you feel. Two things. You're being a grown-up and using your grown-up words. The second thing is, if you can tell somebody who's supposed to love you, especially if it's a monogamous relationship, that's the only place where you can get your intimacy from. And you're telling them, this is exactly what I like. This is exactly what I need. And when you do that, this is how it makes me feel. And this is why it's important to me. If they still keep ignoring you and they still don't make any effort, or they minimize what you're saying, I'm not saying break up, but it's telling you something. But if you're not being honest first, it could be you at the source of the problem, even though you think it's your mate. But once you can get through that honesty level with self-honesty and communicate that, I think releasing judgment is really important. I like to take the approach, or encourage couples to take the approach like you used to, but maybe back in the day when you were exploring and you were a kid and you're under the covers and you're, exploring stuff and seeing what feels good, and like try to take that approach where it's not do it right or you're doing it wrong. It's like, let's explore pleasure together. And for women especially, I think it makes it easier to get intimate and to open up and open up the man when you're open, because they feel trapped a lot, especially if the men you're with are pleasers. It's not good for them when they know, I can tell I'm not getting you, but you also aren't saying anything, so I don't know. I know you want me to be the magic person to figure out where all your buttons are, but it would be so great if you could just turn on the lights, spread your legs open, and tell me where I'm hitting the spot, and tell me where I'm missing the spot. But when women get frustrated and they feel like, if I got to say all that, then I don't even want it. But it's like, but if you know how to do it, why wouldn't you tell him? So sometimes that's an indication that the woman doesn't know, and also that's the case for the man. When I know that it's more so men tend to feel neglected because they are in certain areas of pleasure.
I was about to say that we don't really speak on our vulnerabilities and and I hate to say it like this, there's some women out there that really mishandle a penis. They don't understand the workings of a dick.
Yes, but you teach us to do that if you tolerate it.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying a lot of men don't speak on it and don't talk about what their turn-ons and fetishes are. Like I stopped doing that. I stopped neglecting I told this one chick a long time ago, I said, look, we'll be sitting here humping all night. Just take off your socks and I'm a nut fast, okay? Please. And I gotta have that talk now with every woman I sleep with. Look, please just take off your socks. We're gonna get this done real fast. I'm not gonna be here all day.
What do socks have to do with it?
I need your feet out. I need your toes out by my ears and shit.
But want to see the feet wiggle.
I want to see the feet. I gotta see the bottom of them feet. I gotta see.
No, like the trail.
But why would they have socks on?
I don't know. Some women just be self-conscious.
You got sexy socks?
Yeah, I think they sexy. They cute. They don't match all the time, but they cute.
Skin on skin, baby. That's what I need. No, I gotta take them socks off.
I like socks.
We're gonna be here all day. I'm gonna be just humping and humping and humping. You're gonna be tired. You're gonna tell me, get my big ass off of you. And then
it's not that I have ugly feet. I just don't like for my feet to get cold. So
but they ain't gonna get cold.
They might.
No, I'm not saying your feet, but I'm just saying they ain't gonna get cold.
But
if I'm the captain at the wheel, I'm steering that shit like a boat. I got them feet like
No, once my feet cold, my whole body cold. So I need my feet warm. I'm sorry.
But
and what do you call that, goddess? When they got an excuse, like, I'm telling you, that turns me on.
Shut up, Trail.
No, but that's the shit. It's like your feet cold, but I'm telling you, I need that to get off.
If you take them off for me, they're going to be off. I'm not going to make an excuse for it. Naturally, I keep my socks. I will be butt ass naked with socks on, okay? But if you take them socks off of me, then I ain't got no socks.
Yeah, but is you kicking though? Like,
no, like I'm gonna let you take them off. I'm not gonna fight, cause like I said, it's not like I have ugly feet.
Now, what happened when I bust out the baby oil and just start rubbing it on your feet?
That's fine. I don't care.
Okay, all right, just making sure. Just making sure. You hear that, Shorty? That's what's coming next, baby.
Oh, and then next the condiments.
Naturally, I walk around with socks on. I like I'm not a Flintstone, okay? I don't walk around with socks off all the time.
He got one of those IHOP trays in his sex bag that got different little condiments in it that he like to
And
dip
the
the
fact
big
that you
toe
holding
in.
your hand like this right now while you talking about feet trill is bothering me. But all good.
I gotta keep my hand like this because I don't like the wiggle. I told you I don't like the wiggle. So when I see the feet, I want the feet to be just as stiff as mine.
I need them things wiggling, baby.
You think you want to just put my feet up and wiggle them?
No, when we play Footsie Sin, you gonna hear the clap. This is how we play Footsies.
We would
You
never.
said you know how to do a high five with your foot, nigga? What?
Hey, you know they call it the drop foot. So it looks like a head.
The dead
I
foot.
had a baboon foot.
Okay, but back to what Paris was saying. So the vulnerability. No, but seriously, I feel like a lot of men don't talk about what they like as far as like because sometimes we gotta just concede, like, all right, we gotta at least spread them open, you know what I mean?
Well, one thing that I think helps a lot of men when they're with a woman that doesn't know how to handle, not that she doesn't know how to handle, can we say penis or D word or what?
We can say dick, penis, whatever
Yeah,
you want.
we're on YouTube here.
Oh,
Yeah, we on YouTube. We free. This ain't Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if they don't know, it's not like they don't know how to handle a dick, but if they're not handling your dick properly, when you stop and say, hold on for a minute, this is what I'd like, I want a firmer, when you teach a woman like I matter and the way that you touch me matters, women aren't raised to think that. Our moms don't sit around and say, a man likes to feel this way, like that. We don't get that kind of education, I think. And maybe men don't get it either, but they have a lot more on the ball because they know they can't get no PUSSY if they don't know how to perform. A lot of women still get dick, even if they don't know how to, even if they don't like you, they still get dick. So, and then I guess it goes the same way with men, but overall, women aren't raised to feel comfortable to talk about sex, especially about the man's anatomy and all those things. And it's our responsibility. It's not, if we want to know, we got to learn. But a lot of times we go without the knowledge and then we chalk it up to whatever about them. So you got to, as men, I'm teaching my sons this, you got to speak up. You don't have to be with a lover who doesn't get you, but if you like that lover and you settle and you don't upgrade her and teach her, that's really that's reflecting your self-love. You're putting yourself, beneath. You're putting her above your own needs. And if she really loves you, she wouldn't want you to do that. She would want you to tell her the truth and teach her.
Be vulnerable, fellas. Talk to your ladies.
Yes, and so, okay, on a sexual level, I'm gonna kind of hit both of them. Then, so like on a sexual level, having both sex that I have not been pleased with and great sex, I came as I've gotten older because I wasn't always like this. If I would have bad sex, I'd be like, oh, I'm just not having sex with him no more. No. And now I'm more to the point of, while we are having sex, if you're doing something that I don't like, or if you're doing something that I really love, I'm going to communicate that with you because, one, I want you to know what I like that you're doing, because then you're going to do that again. But if I tell you that it's something that I don't like and you continue not to listen to it, then I'm like, okay, so you're not really trying to please me. You're doing something to try to please yourself. Now, if you're doing something to try to please yourself, this is something that we need to talk about because I want you to be pleased as well. So I think that there's a lot of being vulnerable about what you like sexually, because you and your partner might not meet each other in the same place sexually, because you might be more experienced than me. You might be into different fetishes or kinks or whatever than me, and we need to be able to speak about those things. But emotionally, it is something that I'm still working on, because I am one of those people that you piss me off, you hurt my feelings, I normally take 30 business days to get over it. I have to think about it. I have to sort out and see how I really feel about something, right? That's how I normally am. But now I've gotten to the point where it's like, okay, you know what? let me think about it real quick and let me bring it to your attention that I don't like it. And I feel like I have to get to a point where in a vulnerable state, that instead of being passive aggressive, is I guess that's what it's called. Instead of getting to that point where, oh, I'm only speaking about this because I'm mad. That's a vulnerability to me, because I've been in relationships in the past to where I might have said something like, okay, you know what, this bothered me, and that got pushed to the side, right? And now I don't want to get to, like, you know, I don't even want to be with somebody that pushes my emotion to the side. I want to be able to talk about it, and we get to a place where we understand, okay, you know what, this hurt my feelings, this made me mad. What can we do to get past that? Okay, so I think that the sex, the emotional, the physical, mental, spiritual, it all comes together to a point where we should be able to treat all of it the same and just come out and say, you know what, this bothered me. Oh, you know what, sexually, I like that. Oh, you know what, yesterday you took out the trash without it even getting filled all the way up, and I really like that the trash was not overflowing before you took the trash out. We got a whole, you know, engaged couple on here, and I don't know if y'all gonna learn something or take something, or if y'all are practicing something that makes sure that y'all's relationship work. But that's what we have to do whenever we're getting into these relationships and being vulnerable and open and honest with one another. So that's going to be something that y'all are going to be working on. Y'all have already worked on it however long that y'all been in a relationship. But as far as it even comes to being engaged, no, you're not married, but you're to the point where now these conversations are the most important. What do you like about each other? What do you love about each other? What do you dislike that the other person does? Because if you go into that marriage and y'all haven't had those conversations, I know because I'm divorced, it can make or break the situation. And I'm praying nothing but blessings, because she's over there doing your hair and it's so intimate and it's so loving. But anyways,
somebody braid
yeah,
my
man,
hair.
you gotta look at divorce. You gotta look at divorce like use a cop out. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you can't commit.
No.
Oh, you ain't standing on business.
Stand on business.
Because it don't look physical. If it's not like life threatening, mentally or physically, get over it. Go through the time when you go argue and not talk to each other and not touch each other in the bed and all that. But when you feel like I miss touching her, touch her. Go against yourself.
Yeah.
Go against your petty, childish ways, because we humans and we have bad days, but you gotta remain the man. You gotta remain the man. I'm an alpha. It ain't no such you feel me? And then to Philly, what about when you say that to me and I'm like, I can't even fulfill that. So it makes me feel some type of way, like I'm less than, and I have to have time to get over it. But I still want to have sex. Just because I haven't figured it out, I still want to have sex. But you keep bringing it up and beat me in the head every time we have sex.
Okay, so when I say I need like 30 business days, I'm working on that. Okay, I'm trying to shorten that time up. That is really a time for me to reflect. It doesn't mean that I don't love you. It doesn't mean that I don't talk to you. It doesn't mean that we're not communicating or still having sex. It means that I am putting my emotions together to see how I really feel about this. Because here's the thing, and I learned this through therapy when I was going through it. I was getting sad and mad confused. Okay, and so I'm one of those people, I really have to sort out, what does sad look like to me? What does mad look like to me? What is angry? What is depressed? What is happy and joy?
Right.
Because happiness and joyfulness are two different feelings, okay? So I really have to, especially when I am sad or mad, I have to be able to, distinguish those two feelings. Okay. So when I say I'm being vulnerable and I'm opening up, and I have to open up before 30 business days, because you don't want me walking around here sad or mad about a feeling. I need to get to that. I got to get to myself and really understand how I feel about something before I communicate it to you. Because if I'm mad and I don't realize that I'm mad because I'm sad, I'm going to communicate it incorrectly
Differently.
to you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Now look, that goes back to what Big Vino. He asked me,
You ain't
how
gonna like
secure am I in my vulnerability, in my comedy, right? And I'm like, shoot, how long have you guys known me and had conversation with me in public, as we call live, right? And how I announce the things, and I give you receipts on the things that I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? Because if I was to get in a new relationship, all this is coming. You should know that. Know what's coming with me, good, bad. All I'm transparent. See, you ain't gonna have to guess nothing next time. You see what I'm saying? I shouldn't be insecure in no pockets, or I shouldn't be moving on. You see what I'm saying? I'm insecure in the pocket enough to know that even it's gonna take for like my wife to leave me. Like, I ain't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna always be able to conform to. You see what I'm saying? People change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't be with people enough to even like figure it out. Like, especially like if I'm in a relationship, hypothetically speaking, I would just be with a person just for the hell of it for at least 2.5, 3 years. Especially if I'm really like digging this sexually, and you know what I'm saying, we can kind of kick it and relate, you know what I'm saying, and I can see myself like even playing, I'm gonna break down on my walls and be vulnerable with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I have any insecurities there, I will be with a person at least 2.5, 3 years to see.
Yeah.
Like before that, we just fucking.
Okay, well, without getting too deep into details, right? So again, I was married. I'm divorced now. I know one of the last situations, I felt like I was mad, right? And so that is the message that was conveyed, because I felt mad. And I probably was mad in just like a brief instance of it. But really, when I brought it all together, it hurt my feelings. My feelings were hurt. I was sad. I was upset. I was not mad about anything, but my reaction came off as anger instead of hurt. And so, again, that's why I said, normally with me, I take 30 business days now to try to get my feelings together and convey that message of, you hurt my feelings, you made me mad, you made me sad, whatever the situation may have been. Okay, so when I say 30 business days to come, like, it might not take 30 business days. Okay, but sometimes it does. And in that situation, it took me a couple of days to know that I was sad. But by then, I was angry. My ex-husband was angry, and we could not get it together to come back together. And that's okay. It's okay now, but in the moment, it wasn't. Because now, when you go through divorce, you are going through every emotion. You're mad, sad, happy, angry, pissed, overfilled with joy. You know, you go through every, like, when people say that going through a divorce is like a roller coaster, I swear to God. And you go through different emotions within the minute, within the hour, within the days, within the weeks. You feel almost every single emotion.
Now, at the end of the day, and this just me asking, whatever the problem was, do you wish that you would have just let it just go, just let it happen?
I think that me and my ex-husband make better friends than we did a husband and wife now. We are wonderful co-parents. We're able to speak and talk to each other. But on a relationship aspect, I think that there's places, especially, let's just say if I was to meet him where we were back then, it's best that we divorced. Even though we get along, even though we were best friends, there were certain spaces and places and things that make him a better co-parent with me than a mate. So I'm okay with the way that things are, and I would hope, you know, at the end of the day, he would be the same way because he's engaged.
And can I ask Paris a question, Miss Paris? Is she muted?
Go ahead.
Yeah, like
Yes.
I'm the type of person like when I get angry, I don't know how to use my words anymore, right? So I get cut short. What type of exercises can a person do, or is there any exercises you can do that helps you develop those skills of communication between your partner?
So you're saying that when you're upset, it's hard for you to find your words, so you usually respond short?
Not even that, like your like when my what do they call it, like your reset, when your reset takes a long time and you just don't have the right words to say without it coming out just too, like, how do you control that?
Well, that kind of almost sounds exactly what Philly is saying. Is that different or no?
Yes, right. But all right, she's there. What can a person do? Like exercise.
Right. I just want to make sure
method.
you see that it's very similar to what Philly was
To
saying.
get me there.
What I would recommend is a little bit different than what Philly is saying, but there's lots of different ways to management. I find that if I also take some time, not 30 business days, because I'm committed to a relationship, and that means I'm not fully connecting. You know, even if I'm not mad and I still try to process faster, because the longer it lingers, it's going to start affecting how I feel about that person, or it could, send mixed signals to them about what I'm really dealing with. So what I do is that I'm processing what you said. I know you love me. I know you respect me. So I know it's probably not coming from the intention that I think it is, but it's making me feel this way. So now I'm not saying you made me do this, you made me do that. No, I'm in control of my feelings. Nobody can make me do anything. So I let them know, you or you, I'm not trying to blame you, but I am going to let you know when you said that, it started making me tap into feelings, and I don't want to give you these feelings until I figure out why I have them. And then that could be the person's cue to say, not that I'm trying to manipulate them, but that's their opening to either say, okay, let me leave you alone, or wait a minute, when I said that, I wasn't meaning that. That opens up the door. But what I used to do is something similar, not because I was mad, but because I felt emotional. Like if I felt disappointed, if I didn't ask anybody to do anything, they said it. It was a whole reason why I was so happy and more, affectionate, and just they let all the stress off of me. And then they didn't follow through. They didn't do the thing that they said they were going to do. I wasn't even expecting it. That would really disappoint me, especially if it was my husband. And I wasn't mad at him. I just knew that, okay, well, that's how it's going to have to be. Let me readjust those emotions, because I was feeling this way. And now I can't be fake. I will not be fake with anyone. I'm going to be real, but I don't want to be mean to him, because he's probably just as uncomfortable telling me, because he knows I'm going to be disappointed. So I'll just stare out the window or just disconnect for a minute. And then that would also evoke that person to feel guilty. So now you're not talking to me. Okay. So now you ain't got nothing to say. And then what I realized, I'm not really doing it to provoke them, but I know it's going to provoke them. So if I really love him and I don't want him to feel the way I feel, because I'm just disappointed right now, basically. And literally, there's nothing he could do about it, but I'm still pissed or disappointed. Just let him know, I feel disappointed, but there's nothing you can do about it. So just let me process this, because I don't want to be fake. I don't want to talk to you just to make you feel good, because I'm still going to be feeling bad. I'm just making you feel good. So if you just let me process I thought it was going to be one way. Now it's going to be that way. I still love you. And I'll be rubbing the back of his head so he can feel like, okay, she's not mad. And then I'm not trying to manipulate him or anything, but that's when he will say, well, then let's see, maybe we could do it this way. When he realizes you're not mad at me, we're still connected with your energy. We can figure out something, because I don't want you being disappointed. And sometimes I'm like, but I'm going to be. So let me be disappointed sometimes. It's not always your job to shift my emotions. You're still going to get a blowjob. I still love you. I'm still going to cook dinner, because some of the motivation is, let me hurry up and make you in a good mood, or I won't get feminine energy, or you're going to cut me off from, being intimate with you. So my main thing is, if I'm in a relationship, I'm not trying to see how long this is going to last before you piss me off or before you cheat, so I don't want that person feeling bad. So I don't usually have bad words for someone that I'm in love with, but if I did, I would be letting them know, I'm feeling this way. I don't want you getting this. You can give me some time to just process this, because I know you didn't mean it, but when you said that, this is what I'm feeling right now. So I didn't say you made me feel this way. And I also said, it might be me, because I know you didn't feel this. You didn't mean this when you said it. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, because we're on the same team. I'm not saying I'll like you till you piss me off. I like you. I cut for you. We're in this together. So let's stay on the same team. That's my goal.
Can I piggyback off of that a little bit? So one of the things that I feel like I've been practicing, and y'all hear me say it a lot, I feel, not, I'm telling you how to feel. I feel. And I tell people all the time, you can't control my feelings, right? So I feel this way. It doesn't mean that you're right or wrong. It doesn't mean that I'm right or wrong. Nobody is trying to overpower. So that is one of those things that I felt like when this happened, this made me feel this way. And the thing is not overreacting because I feel a certain way. So if I tell you, you know what, Trill, you cut me off the other day, and I feel like it was rude and disrespectful, and it made me mad. It's not for you to get mad back with me. I'm telling you how I feel. Yeah. And when if you get mad because I tell you I feel a certain way, because I'm being when I tell you how I feel, I'm being open and vulnerable. I'm giving you everything on me at that point, okay? Because I have never in the past been that person to be like, I feel like this hurt my feelings. This is what you did. This is how I'm reacting, and I need time. I still love you. I still care about you, but I need a little bit of time to process this because it hurt my feelings.
I got a question. I got a question, Philly. Now, what if it take me a couple of times for you to do that, for me to get it right? You see what I'm saying? What if it takes me 3-4 times just to even show you that I have evolved in my reactions, right? And you miss it because you just tired of me just not even, so your perception of anything that I say is now combative. You see what I'm saying? And it's okay because it's levels to it, right? It's levels to your evolution of how you start to conversate. You know what I'm saying? And that's just going to the fiancés. I don't know how long they've been together. You know what I'm saying? But just to piggyback up on what you guys said, it's okay to fail, but it's not okay to crash out.
Okay, so and the reason I say I have an answer for that is because I had to learn it myself. You ever got mad at somebody because they were mad first? If you say no, you're lying. Anybody who says they have never got mad because somebody was mad first, okay, you're lying. We have all went through that. So even with me learning and processing this way, we don't truly know how to communicate a lot of times. You weren't taught how to effectively communicate. That is something that you learn through personal experience. Okay, you learn those things and you grow and you add on to them. So if you're not used to somebody coming to you and talking to you like that, that is a new concept to you. And so it is going to take a couple of times for somebody to come to you and say, you know what, I felt like this. This is what you did. This is how it made me feel. I'm still here. I still want to work with you. I still want to grow with you. And you might not receive it correctly. But because I've learned this technique for myself and I've had to go through it and I was you before, I already know that you're going to go through that because these are new learned behaviors. These are new learned communication, positive communication behaviors. It's not, oh, you've been living with your mother and your father, and your mother and your father, they come and they say, you're wrong, don't do that anymore. Okay? It's different. It's different the way that you handle these type of relationships. It's different learning how to positively communicate with people. I have had to reprogram even the way that I speak with my children. So my son gets in trouble at school. He knows that he got in trouble at school. He comes home and he is upset because he knows that I know before he even got home. And I pull him to the side and I say, hey, Jeremiah, you got in trouble at school today. This is what you did. This is how this makes me feel. And I know that you've been raised better than that. Let's talk about it. Let's come to an understanding. And what are you going to do to change that behavior? It is the same thing with relationships. It is just positively reinforcing communication skills.
Yeah. Sorry. I wanted to piggyback on what you said. No, it's communication skills because, like, I had to and I thank my uncle because he kind of taught me how to communicate too, especially dealing with men. Like I'll cut off. Like I cut off a lot of people a lot, like in conversations. That's a bad habit, and my uncle had to teach me. Like we'll be talking, and like I'll cut him off, and then he'll just stop talking. And that's his way of like kind of reprogramming me not to cut people off when they're talking. Like he just stopped talking. He was like, well, if you already going to finish what I'm saying, then you might as well tell me what you're going to say. Well, I'm going to, finish the story of what I'm saying. So I didn't realize that until it was done to me. And in my last relationship, and it was like every time we had a conversation, or if I expressed how I felt, I was being cut off. You know what I'm saying? If I told you how I felt and it was one thing, I'm being, like you said, I'm being vulnerable at this time. But now if I'm consistently being cut off when I'm trying to be vulnerable or tell you how I feel, then I'm not going to tell you no more how I feel. I'm going to keep that shit to myself. I'm going to be quiet about it. And especially if you keep cutting me off and I'm telling you, hey, listen, that bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see what my uncle is saying because now it's happening to me. Yes, that is rude. That it's bothering me because now I can't get a word of edgewise out or get my, what my thoughts are, how I feel out because you keep interrupting me. So at this point now, we don't have no type of communication. I can't be vulnerable with you. I can't trust you with that space no more. Why? Because you're going to keep cutting me off and then it's going to turn into something else. And I just think to myself, you know what I'm saying? So I totally get that. And I've learned that and actually applied that to other people and seen, okay, yeah, because it nobody likes it, you know what I'm saying? So I do try to learn from that. And like you said, even learning how to talk to your kids differently. I was the type of person where, yeah, like you said, your child was mad because you already knew he got in trouble. I was the type of kid where I got in trouble in school. Guess what? I called my mother and told her because I already knew the school was going to call her. You know what I'm saying? To tell her. And by the time the principal called my mom and she already knew, and they told her, she already told them what I did. They came to me and called me back into the office like, you told your mother already? Yeah, I got a phone. I got a mother. Like, she's going to find out anyway.
So the ladies that's in here, like, do any of y'all got like any kind of like spiritual oil or water or anything like that in your house? Anything besides sage?
Me, no.
Me.
Well,
No.
I think Parrish wanted to say something.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh wait, well that was before you asked the question though. But yeah, I have spiritual things in my house. But there was something else I wanted to say before you asked that question.
Go ahead, say it.
Well, I really like the things that Philly was saying as far as determining what are the feelings I'm feeling. Is it mad? Is it sad? And then presenting it to the person. But what I had to learn along the way in that process, because I had therapy at some point to help me talk about the things that I felt like people weren't giving me permission or holding space for me to do it, so I would just keep it inside. So I had to go from that to where I am now. But there was a process. And part of the process when I was like, okay, I identified my feeling, I know how to make somebody listen to me, but it was still being presented as, I feel this way, so my feelings are important. I'm not saying you made me feel this way, but I am. And then what I had to learn as I started learning men is already, if a woman cries, okay, tears trump everything. So whatever I feel, even if she felt I made her mad, I could tell her, well, you made me mad too, but I can't now because she's crying and I'll be the bad guy. And so I had to realize like there's a power in being able to talk about feelings that men don't have. So if I dominate them with, this is how you made me feel, and they could barely, like, it's not because they're not intelligent. It's not because they're not brilliant. It's that they're not given the words as they're conditioned into adults to connect their feelings. We are. So I had to learn, first of all, only be in relationships with people that I really love and I'm compassionate for. Because if not, I'm talking to them like, hey, it's going to be over in a minute if you keep this up, and that's not good. So I had to, if I'm with an emotionally intelligent person, I know they care about me, I care about them deeply, then okay, I'm feeling mad. Why? Because they did this over and over again. This is the last time. Okay, but you're supposed to do something with those feelings, and then you go have the conversation. You don't say, you made me mad, and now I'm bringing the mad to the conversation. Mm-hmm. And that wasn't clear to me at first. It's like, yeah, that's great. You identified, you feel disrespected, whatever, but you're supposed to, while you're processing that, you're supposed to neutralize those feelings, because even if you talk to them, you still have to get rid of the feelings. So it's not the person's responsibility to help you get rid of the feelings. It's their responsibility to change the behavior if they decide they want to do that. But we got to control our own feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, and I'm not gonna lie, and it's in every self-help book and all this and all that, right? It always resorts back to some type of spiritual bonding, some type of, you know what I'm saying, where you can reflect yourself to your spirituality, and the more understanding you get with that and comfortable you get with that, the better you are when it comes to what to go back to. Like every day you should have some type of a spiritual routine for yourself to reset your mind, reset your spirit, reset so you don't be going overboard. Because sometimes when you mad yesterday, that shit don't matter today. Nope. You know what I'm saying? That shit probably don't even matter 5 minutes after, whenever you get over it, when you already are adjusted in your spiritual bonding. And I'll be standing on that. Even though I'm sitting down, I'll be putting my 10 toes on. You have to gain some type of spiritual bonding. One of you.
Mm-hmm.
One of you.
And so, okay, and Bino might say something. I know he's been a little quiet, but he might say something regarding this. So one of the things that I've learned, and I think that women learn eventually, is that as a woman, if I come to you, your man, if I come to you mad and upset, y'all aren't listening to that. But if I come to you and I am speaking to you in a direct way where I'm telling you that there's a problem and you need to fix it, because men naturally want to fix the problem. If you speak to a man clearly and directly and let a man know that there's a problem, he's going to do any and everything to fix that issue.
If you
come
tell
to him a
me,
certain way.
Philip,
Real
if you
bad.
tell me you have a problem, I have a solution. But if you got something going on, I hope you know what the hell you doing. I do not want to have to fix it. I want to do my part.
Yeah, but if I come,
I don't have to go back and fix your shit.
you have a problem, Trill, okay?
Yeah.
Men, you have a problem. If I come at you yelling, you did this, you did that, da-da-da-da. You ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, but you're not gonna have to do that to me, because we probably already talked about it before, right?
But if
and
we
if
haven't,
you
I'm just
yelling,
saying,
it's
we
because
that's what I'm saying. We haven't talked about it at all.
This what I'm saying, right? You're yelling, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you had whispered it or you had yelled it, it doesn't even matter, because I did it. So you're yelling because you are upset.
Mm-hmm.
And you should have fixed your upsetness by the time I came in the house. You should have already wrote down what you wanted to say to me so we won't argue. And then sit there and make me read it like Vino reading this.
Yeah, I can't see that either. It's blurry. So that's why I say, like, even with me,
your heart will
be
touched.
I just see your heart
will touch someone.
And that's why
your heart will be touched by someone special this week.
That part.
Because you'll open up and be vulnerable, people.
Yeah.
Let that be the message for today. Be vulnerable. Take a chance. Love somebody.
With the right person, be vulnerable.
Love somebody. Let them touch your private parts.
Eat a fart sometimes.
You don't even deserve to be mad. Hey, what the? If I'm mad, let me go out and go do whatever it is that's gonna release it. By the time you come back, we gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Get you some extra
glass
while you're doing it.
If you, I'm gonna tell you something about a man. A man knows from a young age this: if I give you the time, you're gonna take advantage of that time. Don't let these niggas fool you. A man
Get you
knows
some
that
Diddy
real
lube and let somebody rub it on you till it tingle.
On the real. So you feel me? If I'm out here playing in the streets and I'm not at work, you feel
First
me?
of all, you can only play in the streets. That's when your tires are equipped to roll through.
You know it.
What you gonna play? You ain't got them off-road tires. You ain't got them field tires.
Yeah. I got
we
rollies
stuck in the mud.
We got
rollies on the bottom of my shoes.
This nigga got mountain bike tires on his wheelchair.
You feel me? I might feet on the ground, roll off on your 6 wheels. Baby, it gets heavy.
Hey, look, y'all.
Tied to the back of this chair.
We about to wrap it.
Into a 6-wheeler.
We about to wrap it, man. Look, we had a great conversation tonight. This gave me some shit to think about. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for stopping through. Y'all got anything y'all want to plug, man? Y'all want to talk about, man? Who would like to go first?
Let me go first because I got to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. If you don't mind, ladies. I got a whole lot going on, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. I know I've been gone. Happy New Year's. It's Trill. You can catch me anywhere at Demetrius Dupree. You know, that's my name. I'm comedian Demetrius Dupree. Or you can catch me on Instagram at comedian_Trill. And, you know, or Demetrius Dupree. You can catch me anywhere, man. Can I get a woo, woo, woo? You feel me?
Woo, woo, woo.
That part right there. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.
My man.
Thank you, Vino, man. I really do appreciate y'all, man. Happy New Year's.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know we love having you here, Trill.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I gotta go though.
B Mama, talk to us. What you got going on, love?
Well, on a monthly basis, I wanted to start doing a complimentary session in the first module of How to Adore Men with Your Positive Feminine Energy, Love, Sex, and Respect. And the very first module of that series is, what did our mothers teach us about that? Or our mother figures if you weren't raised by your mother. Because that's usually the first program. So I'm just wanting to make more and more women aware of that, because I talk a lot about the subject of feminine energy and masculine energy, and I've always wanted to support those conversations with positive input, but I kind of burnt out with those conversations, and I just want to talk more about the practical ways that it benefits a woman, instead of talking about masculine, feminine, talking about the benefits of being that. And so that's what that program helps us see. And when we can look at what our mothers taught us, some of the things are not good. You know, they may have taught us things that aren't good, but when you look at your very first program from your mother, you could decide what you want to keep and what no longer serves you. And it's going to be mothers and daughters and grandma, whoever, you know, raised the woman that's coming. It's going to be a bunch of different women from different ages just sitting down. The older women have to hold what these younger women are telling us that they saw us do, and the younger women are, have to hold that maybe they don't have all the answers or whatever shows up. But I'm really excited about doing that once a month, just to contribute to the community.
Hey, that's dope. Well, we wish you a lot of luck with that. We want to see you doing great things. Sin, talk to us. What's happening?
Yes, well, still working on artwork, working on some new pieces. Going to take some time off to scope around and find some venues, so that way we can get together and do that comedy and art.
Yeah.
So, I'm really going to do the work. We already put the idea out there. I'm going to do the footwork.
Do the work. Hey, comedy and art coming real soon. They're going to call me Basquiat V. I'm with it. Betty Block on Perry. What's happening, brother? Talk to me.
Yo. Looking around for venues myself. Getting ready for this anniversary show in March. So I want to have that finalized by the end of the month, so I can have a full 2 months of promotion on that. You'll either be featuring or hosting, whichever one. So me and you got to rap about a lot of things. But yeah, 20 years coming in March. So preparing for that.
Hey, baby, I just want that too, man.
You're going to see it. It's going to be monumental. So that preparing for that. We just had an open mic Monday, another good Wildest Mic Check Monday. Brooklyn hosting a couple different things. So I've been, usually I get asked to get on something if she's hosting it. They like the dynamic duo. I be trying to chill out, let her do her thing.
What up, sis?
Yeah, she.
Hey, yo, y'all got to get y'all shit together. My birthday, we doing Tulum. Y'all gotta get y'all passports.
It's April?
Yeah,
no,
we doing Tulum. I'm getting an all-inclusive package for two. I don't know who I'm taking yet, but I got 2 tickets to Tulum, baby, in April. Talk to me nice, ladies.
Hey, it said you meeting somebody special with a good heart this week, so
that's what they said. That's what it said right here on this Panda Express fortune cookie.
So that might be the Tulum Poom Poom is the the next order you get. Yeah. Other than that, man, I'm working hard, sticking with putting new stuff out every day.
I see you. I like that. You stepping up.
Yeah, I gotta, I'm shaking out of my rut. So, because I'm always on, but I be chilling. So I don't be having to be on. I like to, take turns. I'm a generous lover. But yeah, man, we going up for 2025. A lot of good things in the working. I finally bought some Maui Wowie, so I've been smoking on that. That's an accomplishment in itself. Because I've never had any, and you only heard it on Half Baked. So
I've had Maui Wowie before. It's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah,
What's up,
man,
brother? I fucks with you. You know I'm gonna see you. Thank you for coming through the show today.
Yeah, definitely.
Still I feel.
Hey, Vino.
What up,
All right,
though?
so I tell y'all every week I'm on all platforms. Damn it, Philly. We're doing Atlanta the last weekend for sure. We're doing the last weekend of March in Atlanta. We are confirming dates for Houston the 27th through the 29th of May. And then, of course, the summer situation. The second weekend, I can't remember, we're going to be at the City Winery. We're going to support one of the fellow comedians, Ambrose Jones, here in Nashville.
Ambrose.
Yeah. I'm going to be there for certain to support them. I've seen the show, the City Winery, the comedy show that they do there is great. Jay McNutt is the host. He's hosted it every... Stop it. Be mature. Be mature. His name is Jay McNutt. He hosts the City Winery comedy show. I think it's every second weekend or every second Friday of every month. So I'm going to try to make sure that I attend those.
Shout out Jay McNutt.
Ambrose Jones is going to be there.
Shout out my nigga Ambrose Jones.
Yeah. And then I'm still trying to figure out what you're going to do, but I'm not going to speak on what you're going to do. Follow me on Damn It Philly on platforms. I'll post it on what I'm going to do.
He sound like a parody pornography shot in McDonald's. Jay McNutt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you're Logan. You're part of the reason that we have decided on that weekend. So there's a poetry event. I don't have all of the details. I will put those.
We'll be getting those to you very soon.
Yeah, I'll get those on the very next Psycho-Babble. I will have those details. I might even have it on Fat Nigga Friday.
Hey,
so if I don't have it now, and you tune in with us, give me the details so I can say it on Fat Nigga Friday, and we'll have it all together.
Hey, speaking of Fat Nigga Friday, hold on. Look, first of all, we'll see y'all there this Friday. We'll see you there. I just had to drop that. I like that little sound bite. That was dope, right? I know. But look, y'all tuned in. First of all, thank you. Abundant gratitude. I love each and every one of y'all for fucking with us, tapping in, Psycho-Babble. Y'all could be anywhere. Y'all could be domestic violence in y'all wives. Y'all could be sitting there drunk dialing the next nigga. You could be going to Barbara as a woman. You know what I mean? You could be anywhere in the world, but you here with us. And we really appreciate that. As always. Y'all know who it is.
Wait, he posted it.
Woman to woman.
It's Sensual Saturdays. I'm sorry, Bino. Sensual Saturdays, March 29th at 8 p.m. The address will be to announce. So we're going to do that. And we're also doing a mini meet and greet. I'm getting together with Coco. That's why I didn't want to, I don't want to give everything, but that's one of the things that we're going to be doing. But anyways, go ahead, Bino. I'm sorry.
From the top of his head to the bottom of his feet.
So, right, as always, everything Big Vino Comedy, all platforms. Visit comedictherapy.xyz. Go get you something. Go see what the latest show's gonna be. Go get you a ticket. Man, fuck with me. Interact. Watch a podcast. Look at my beautiful pictures. They say I'm handsome now.
The rapper.
We got a lot of things coming up. I'll be in Arundel Mills at Dave and Buster's this weekend. I'm actually going to take a trip down to North Carolina. Cuzzo hit me with some shit. He said, come on down to Fayetteville, do some time this weekend. So I'm going to go down there and do some time. You know how it is. Cuzzo always got $2,000 for me, and I'm always entertaining because I'm always working out some new shit. So,
Hey,
I got to the point where I can get paid to work out some new shit. So that's always love.
You said Arundel Mills, right?
Arundel Mills in Baltimore this weekend. Yeah, right outside of Baltimore.
Go to the mall so you can go to Medieval Times, yo.
They got a Medieval Times in Arundel Mills?
It should still be open at Arundel Mills Mall. That's the mall in Maryland. That shit like dumb far out if you ask a DC nigga. But
yes, Parrish.
But
yes,
yeah,
Parrish,
it should still be there.
Parrish, I have sent your hat. It is in what they call that shit. I have fulfilled the order. It should be on the way very shortly.
Thank you, Vino.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on. Shout out to you, Vino, because she ordered it today.
I'm so excited.
It is wait to wear it.
Yes, it's on the way. You'll be getting an email probably in the morning saying that the hat is shipped.
Yay!
I
like these automated systems. It's a beautiful thing.
You gotta teach me about this because I've been trying to set up a whole store and do some merch with my artwork on it, and I haven't gotten anywhere.
Oh man, look, it's pretty simple. It walks you through it, and the great part is I bought this website, comedictherapy.xyz, for 10 years. I'm probably gonna have to renew it very soon for another 20 years. I just want to keep this name forever.
Yeah, let it rock on.
Because I was going to do comedictherapy.com, but first of all, they were going to charge me just to find out who owns the name. They were going to charge me to find out who owns it. Like, why you can't just tell me who owns it? Let me just talk to them directly. But .xyz worked out so much better because, we get the last laugh, niggas. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Jacksonville, North Carolina, January 31st, man. I will be headlining at the Playhouse. February, I think it was the 21st to the 23rd, I will be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. February 5th, I'll be in Portsmouth, Virginia with Shucky Ducky. World famous Shucky Ducky. What else I got coming up? February 6th through the 8th, I'll be down at the Stardome. Fuck it. I might as well tell y'all now. I'm going to be down there. That's my comedy birthday that weekend. I'm going to Alabama, and I'm going to find the spot where Forrest Gump decided to start running.
When you doing that?
February 6th through the 8th. Be out there with Coco Brown.
Okay. So that's coming up soon.
We got it. March, I'm gonna be out in Charlotte, man. The date is coming. We're gonna be in Charlotte in March. What else? I got some other shit coming up in March as well in the Greensboro or Concord area, wherever that. I got a lot of things coming up, man. Fuck with me. If you see Big Vino on something, say what's up. Pull up on the kid. Pull up on me, man. Pull up on me. Yeah. It's the best show smoking. B-Boy, y'all was hella love this weekend. Y'all was hella love this weekend.
Yeah, you had a good time on that.
On Sunday, the tickets that me, Parrish, and Sauce, we are donating tickets for the show at Arundel Mills.
Arundel Mills. You saying Arundel Mills.
Ooh, excuse me.
At the Dave and Buster's. Just say the Dave and Buster's.
The Dave
and Buster's at Arundel Mills. Only show is Saturday. Sunday, we got shut down. It was a Trump rally. I can't do nothing about it. The nigga's untouchable. He beat all the felonies and he's still the president. And we can't do nothing about it. I'm sorry.
So,
they don't want to do it. They don't want to. He's untouchable. He's
Friday.
Like John Gotti.
So the day before we celebrate Parrish's birthday, on Friday, we are going to raffle off 3 tickets on IG.
Y'all have the tickets already?
We're going to give away 1 ticket on Fat Nigga Friday, and then we're going to give away 2 tickets with Parrish early. What are we going to do? A Saturday, Parrish? You want to do a Saturday? Early Saturday morning? for the Saturday evening show. We doing this shit like a radio telethon. Or radio contest, not a telethon, radio contest.
It was muted. I was saying whatever works best for you, I'm here to support.
All right, so we gonna do one ticket on Fat Nigga Friday, and then we gonna do a couple more tickets on IG Live. So y'all tap in with us on Parish's page, on my page, official Sexy Spirit TV, Big Vino Comedy on everything. You see Damn It Philly, you see Benny Blanco Perry, you see _ Sinfulicious. You pull the fuck up and say what up though. And y'all remember this. Psycho-Babble is more than just people out here making jokes. We're really trying to touch you. You take that how you want it. Smoke weed when you wake up. It gives your day high hopes. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.